What did you learn about culture and values living in South Africa, both for high school as well as college?
It's funny because I read about South Africa before I went there quite a bit. I remember I got off the plane and we started driving, and I was like, this is like California. People are driving in Cape Town, you know where I was. People are driving nice new BMWs and Mercedes and have these pretty houses and there's palm trees. But that was all facade. And the longer I stayed there, the more I realized that there was very wealthy people in South Africa. But for instance, the school I went to there was one of the few schools that was integrated during the apartheid. It's a Steiner school, a Waldorf school. They're all over the world. And a lot of the kids I went to school with, commuted on buses in the morning or hitchhiked. They came from households that didn't have running water, electricity in the townships. And that's actually the majority of people in South Africa live, not in these beautiful houses with palm trees. The family I in particular lived with was very lower middle class, which is not, I mean, there's there's a very small middle class, an upper class, and the majority of the population is incredibly, incredibly poor. Poverty like you've never seen, and violence. And so it was hard for me, I think, to have friends who kind of came from both places, and to, be sitting at home in my apartment and know that the majority of people 15 minutes away, didn't know where their supper was coming from that night, didn't have, proper sewage systems, like just little things that you take for granted, and that the school's even 15 minutes away. They don't have books or electricity. I mean, and I feel like in South Africa in general, it's getting better, but there's a real, when I talk about compartmentalizing when you're an entrepreneur, that's kind of what people do in general just to kind of get through the day. They just don't think about what's 15 minutes away. That to this day, coming in as a foreigner and seeing that has definitely deeply affected me.